Good morning. On behalf of the Las Vegas Global Economic Alliance, I want you to know how pleased we are to be a part of the second annual Be Engaged Education Summit. This is truly a unique event. As the Regional Development Authority for Southern Nevada, the LVGEA understands the link between education and economic development. We understand the importance of an education in general, the importance of an education that prepares the youth of Southern Nevada for jobs, industries, and professions in the 21st century. In short, we understand it's about workforce development. Our students are Southern Nevada's future, and if we want to continue diversifying Southern Nevada's economy and compete globally, we have to do all we can to ensure young people are prepared for the 21st century. Now, each year the LVGEA works with hundreds of companies seeking to move to Southern Nevada or to expand their existing presence in Southern Nevada. We learn of their workforce needs pretty much before anybody else. And assessing their needs of target industries is essential to growing our economy. We recognize that, and we're part of that. The LVGEA plays an active role in workforce development through identifying the workforce needs of those target industries seeking to come to Southern Nevada, influencing workforce strategies within the state, and coordinating and promoting apprenticeship and internship opportunities for our young workers. Now, shortly, you're going to hear about the Southern Nevada Workforce Report Card, which will provide you with some insight into our evolving workforce and how we can attract, develop, and retain local talent in our region. With this said, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Jonas Peterson, President and CEO of the Las Vegas Global Economic Alliance. Thank you.
Good morning, Be Engaged. How you doing? I hope you had your coffee this morning because we have a jam-packed program for you. And we're going to have a little bit of fun along the way. It is my pleasure to kick it off with the release of our Workforce Report Card for Southern Nevada. Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a headline about our education system where we ranked 50th out of all 50 states and thought, there must be more to this story? It feels like I'm not getting the complete picture. If so, I would tell you you're right. And that thought led us, our team, our research team at LVGEA, to create the first Workforce Report Card for Southern Nevada. This is a look at the entire workforce picture, the positive attributes, the unique and powerful transformative change that's going on in our K-12 school system, the opportunities we have to actually be a workforce leader, and the challenges that we need to overcome. Now, one of the first questions you might ask is, why a workforce report card? We're diving deep into workforce because of how important it is to economic development. Leading companies, high-value companies, will tell us that the single most important factor in where they locate their company is the presence of an abundant and skilled labor force. It's the #1 factor. And it's not only #1 right now, but it's increasing in its importance. That means that in many ways, workforce development is economic development. And at LVGEA, we believe that the single most important thing we can do to grow our overall economy is to create a stronger workforce. Now, if you want to dive deep into workforce, you truly want to understand it, you need to understand the components that make it up. Employers will tell you that workforce is our cumulative ability to attract workers from other markets, to retain our best and brightest, and to develop the future workforce through education and training programs. And when you look at our workforce through this lens, your perspective changes. When you look at the workforce through this lens, you find one that is incredibly misunderstood and underrated. When you look at the workforce through this lens, you find one that is diverse, productive, and highly intelligent. We're going to tell you what we mean. We're going to show you what I mean in just a little bit. In fact, let's dive in. The first component of workforce that we talked about is our ability to attract workers from other markets. If you believe the headlines, you would believe that we struggle with attracting talent. The truth is, Southern Nevada is a talent magnet. In fact, since 2000, we have attracted over 500,000 workers from California and Arizona alone, skilled workers, over 500,000. The truth is that Las Vegas, since 2000, according to the Census Bureau, is the fastest growing metropolitan area in the country. The fastest growing. That means that our market has a unique and powerful ability to transform the skills of our workforce, an ability that no other market has. Now, we're using that ability to our advantage. Let me show you an example. Since 2000, the number of bachelor's prepared workers in Southern Nevada is not up 10%, it's not up 20%, it has nearly doubled. Think about that. Since 2000, the number of bachelor's prepared workers in our market has nearly doubled. Why are workers coming here? It's because of the overall value proposition. Low cost, high quality of life, and an abundance of jobs. Low cost, high quality of life, and abundance of jobs. If you first look at low cost or affordability, it may not feel like our market is affordable. As you see real estate prices continue to rise, as you see the prices at the grocery store continue to get higher and higher, but the truth is, according to the Bureau of Economic Analysis, that Las Vegas is still incredibly affordable. In fact, if you compare us to other Western markets, we lag behind only Phoenix in overall affordability or cost of living. Workers are coming here for affordability, they're coming here for quality of life. We know this at LVGEA because we survey incoming workers from a variety of markets, and they tell us that the quality of life here in Southern Nevada is higher than they experienced in Southern California, in Denver, in Phoenix, in Salt Lake. Workers come for affordability, they come for quality of life, they also come because of the abundance of jobs. Right now, Nevada is the fastest jobs producing state in the country. We're number one, and that ability to recruit companies and create jobs pulls a workforce along with it. In fact, in many ways, a skilled workforce. So, if you look at that first component, and if we can establish we have a powerful and unique ability to attract workers to our market. And if you believe that, then you move on to the next component of our workforce. That's our ability to retain our best and brightest. If you believe the headlines, you would believe that we struggle with keeping our best and brightest here in Nevada. The truth is, in terms of quantity and percentage, more Nevada-born residents are staying here to work than ever before. In fact, that quantity of Nevada-born residents that are now working or staying and living, enjoying life in Southern Nevada is up nearly 55% since 2005. Nearly 55%. So we have a unique and powerful ability to attract workers to our market. We're retaining more of our best and brightest. Now let's dive into the third component. How do we develop the workers of tomorrow? Our education system, our training system. And if you look at this component, you have to first acknowledge that we have some existing challenges. We are far from perfect. It's true that we have overcrowded schools. In fact, if you just look at elementary schools, and we build 25 new elementary schools right now, they all could be filled up. 25. It's true that our per pupil funding lags behind other markets around the nation. In fact, Nevada right now is 35th state in the union for overall per pupil funding. And it's true that companies outside our area have a negative perception of our workforce. Is it justified? Is it true? Probably not. But it exists nonetheless, and it's one of those perceptions that we need to overcome. Now, we have challenges, but we also have some amazing opportunities, and there are some great success stories that our leadership, our market does not get enough credit for. Let's first take a look at graduation rates. If you look at graduation rates, you see something amazing happening. In 2013, the graduation rate in the Clark County School District was at around 61%. 61%. But since then, each year we've been moving up in a dramatic way. According in our most recent year, we were up at nearly 75%. Are we where we need to be? No. Are we moving in the right direction? Absolutely. And we need to stay the course. We need to support our leadership because we are together solving this problem. And it's not just graduation rates. There are pockets of excellence that exist all around Southern Nevada, and they are spreading. Let me show you two. Career and technical academies. In the last school year, our career and technical academies have boasted a graduation rate of seniors of 99%. 99%. If you look at magnet schools, not 1, not 5, not 10, but 23 of them in Southern Nevada. 23 magnet schools received the highest merit award from Magnet Schools America. This is an award for programming excellence. 23 of them. Pockets of excellence are spreading. There's one theme from our report, and by the way, this report, the full report in all its glory, is available online at lvgea.org. It is our gift to you this morning. There is one theme. As you read the report, it's that our workforce is incredibly misunderstood and underrated. Let me show you some examples of what I'm talking about. While other markets are old and getting older, Southern Nevada is young and getting younger. In fact, the largest segment of our population is 25 to 34-year-olds. In fact, it's the largest segment. This is our future workforce. The truth is, Southern Nevada has one of the most diverse workforce populations in the country. This may be our single greatest strength. Our workforce has the ability to talk to and relate to global markets, global customers on a 24/7 basis. The truth is, our workforce is incredibly productive. We know that human capital is a key ingredient in GDP and in productivity increases. And right now, the productivity of our workforce ranks among the highest in the country. In fact, compared to other metro areas, we only rank behind 2. The workforce is incredibly productive. And the truth is that our workforce is incredibly intelligent. Yes, we don't have as many PhDs walking around Las Vegas as we should, as other markets do. But we have something that's more valuable, and that is social intelligence, emotional intelligence, ability to relate to customers, to communicate a message, to understand needs, to craft a vision, to understand the customer across the table. We do this incredibly well. Think about it. Our market is one of the most visited in the country. You can't do hospitality well without emotional intelligence. And research is continuing to come out more all the time, saying that emotional intelligence is far more predictive, far more important to your financial success and to your company's financial success than traditional IQ. Our friend Beau Bernard at UNLV, the International Gaming Institute, said it best: an intelligent brain is a social brain. A social brain is a hospitality brain, and a hospitality brain is Las Vegas. Our workforce is incredibly intelligent. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Ultimately, if you want to judge our overall workforce, you need to look at their contributions to the economy. You need to look at those results. Right now, if you look at employment, we're at a record high with over 950,000 employed in Southern Nevada. If you look at results, you see an economy that is not only growing, but is getting stronger and more diverse. And here you can see that the fastest growing segment of our economy in terms of jobs production is healthcare and education and health services. The fastest growing segment by a wide margin. These are not low-skilled occupations. These are high-skill occupations. If you look at results, you see that at LVGEA, we had a record year last year. In fact, we took our 60-year high for job creation and we doubled it. Not in spite of our workforce, but in many ways because of our workforce. If you look at results, you see that companies reward workforce. They reward their employees that are doing well with wage increases. And our workers have seen one of the highest increases in personal income of any market in the country over the last 5 years. Here's what I want to leave you with. And if you hear one message from me, I want you to hear this. This morning, we're going to ask you to be engaged in workforce development, to be engaged in education improvements. We are not asking you to be engaged so that we can lift our workforce up from 50th to 49th. That is not what we're here doing. We're asking you to be engaged in improving our K-12 education system, to be engaged in improving our workforce, because we have a very real opportunity, with your help, to create one of the most diverse, productive, intelligent, aligned workforces in the Western United States. We can do this. We need your help to get there. Thank you.